the last 8 games. And not only that, the last time the Magic won, Dwight Howard had 29 points and 14 rebounds.
Is that right?
That was 3 teams ago.
Yes, it was.
And he's not playing at all now. He's gotten thrown out of the last 2 games. Here's Kawhi Leonard with a triple to lead things off for the Spurs.
All right, good offensive start, but I'd like to see our guys settle in on the defensive end. Get back to playing Spurs D.
Now the Spurs gave up 117 to the Cavaliers in that 14-point loss on Saturday. 37 in the first quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice block there, and now Leonard at the other end. To Aldridge from 17, and LaMarcus sees it swirl in.
Kawhi got caught picking up his dribble a little too early, but he gets bailed out by LaMarcus. Wide open, nice looking shot for both players starting off the ball game.
Oladipo with Danny Green on him. Leonard trying to lend a hand, he's out on Harris. Vucevic with the screen, and Oladipo with a miss. Vucevic the tip, the rebound off to Kawhi.
Better put a body on Vucevic. He even dogs him early on, but he's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Their leading scorer and rebounder. 16-point battle, and he does here from the floor.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now.
Parker spins, and it's blocked by Payton.
Nice job and effort, Payton, to stay in that play. Otherwise, his big man gets embarrassed.
Harris gives it up to Oladipo. He can't connect. Leonard with the rebound. And the Spurs have hit 4 of 7, and the Magic 0 of 7. Aldridge going to work. And he is fouled for LaMarcus Aldridge. I think every one of the coaches felt that the Spurs definitely deserved 2 players.
Oh, no question.
And they finally get on the board on the tip in by Vucevic.
Oh, there he is on the offensive glass once again.
Gordon with a rebound, gives to Payton. Back to Gordon. Gordon, 19 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, all recovered by Gordon, and he scores.
Yeah, Gordon is light on his feet. If you see him get the ball near the basket, look out. He's an exceptional athlete, a great leaper, and he's got pretty good instincts for the game. He's continuing to learn on the fly.
6'9", 220, as Kawhi Leonard knocks down the 3, second best three-point shooter in the league at 48.5%, and Kawhi 2 for 2 from deep tonight for his half dozen.
Patty uses that high pick and pop extremely well there. Able to rub his man off and finds a wide open look at the basket.
Oladipo gets it right back from Gordon. Pulls up for 2 over Diaw. Nope. Rebound off to Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's 3rd rebound. Tried to go inside to Diaw. Picked off by Oladipo.
A smart play there by Victor Oladipo.
And we kind of lose sight is coming from Sacramento to San Antonio, it is challenging. The offense, the terminology, his responsibilities. But Brian was saying that the Spurs are really happy with the development of Ray McCallum.
I would say so. It's amazing what they've done with players that go to Austin.
Kawhi Leonard with a flush as the Spurs get it out on the break.
He just uses those big hands to control the ball, able to sidestep Payton. Nice finish at the rim from Kawhi.
He's got 8. Spurs led by Aldridge 14, Mills 10. The other way, it is Vucevic with 8. And the miss by Smith. Here's Leonard again. Spins in the paint. Oh, finds LaMarcus and says, have a layup, big fella.
Oh, he made something out of that play. I wanted him to force the action. He has a mismatch in the open court. Go ahead and put pressure on that defender in front of you. He holds up. He allows LaMarcus to get back in the play. And LaMarcus Aldridge with a nice finish in the paint.
Scott Skiles calls a timeout. He was a fierce competitor as a player. He's not happy with his club not getting back.
I believe he had 30 assists in one game, Scott Skiles did. But here's Kawhi stepping around Payton. There's your poster shot. And then going against Fournier, I wanted him to impose his will. He does exactly that. Drops it off to LaMarcus for the nice finish.
I wasn't around when he played, but the signature still lives on. What we're going to do is we're going to have these guys replicate that finger roll, and it's going to be judged by the Iceman himself. Are you guys ready?
Nice move inside as Nikola Vucevic, 7 foot 260, 5th year, Southern Cal, came over from Montenegro, and had 16 13 and 7 assists. A season high in assists last night in that win against Boston. Kawhi Leonard cannot connect on the three.
That was a nice move last time down the court by Vucevic. Again, just showing off a little bit of his low post game. Worked hard to establish position.
Fournier in the paint. He finds a way to score. Spurs by 8 as Ginobili has 8. Leonard with 8. Mills 10, Aldridge 16 for the Spurs.
One of Manu's greatest weapons is that ball fake.
Rasul said, get out of here. Oladipo. 8 on the shot clock. Gordon attacks. Kawhi may have had a piece. The follow-up won't go. Fresh 24. And get off my lawn, says Kawhi Leonard.
That's 2 times for Elfrid Payton.
And Hazonia can't hit. And finally, the Spurs claim the rebound.
Well, Elfrid Payton got rejected 2 times in 1 possession. What a phenomenal job by Rasul Butler.
Leonard with Payton on him. 10 on the shot clock. And Kawhi.
But he had him the first fake that he gave him. He had the lane wide open.
52-44, 7 seconds to go, shot clock off.
Bounds, I hadn't looked at that one. Hadn't seen that. That's eye-popping.
Well, remember, without Tim Duncan, more emphasis on other guys picking up the slack, especially against an Orlando team that's got a horse inside like Vucevic. Yep. He gets the rebound here. Spurs were out-rebounded by Cleveland by 11.
Oh, that's good help there by Kawhi Leonard. Marcus went for that ball fake, and that opened up the lane for Vucevic. He's about to throw this thing down. Kawhi just gets a little hand.
Vucevic, 74% from the free throw line. Last year, career highs in scoring, 19, rebounds, 10.9, and shooting, 52% and 75 from the free throw line.
Dunks, you name it, he scored.
Well, thank you for sharing. I'm sure you could go on for days with the memories that you have, but thank you. Bill and Sean.
Thanks, Rachel. Big night for the Iceman. Introduced here. Fans giving him an ovation. And the Magic on a 10-2 run. Spurs get the foul called here on Tobias Harris. And Kawhi Leonard got fouled. Parker will put it in on the side. Spurs led by 11 at the end of the first quarter, 35-24. At halftime, it was cut to 8, and then a 10-2 start for Orlando.
That was good penetration. This young man can play. There's no question about it. He's also an excellent passer. And you look at the Orlando Magic with Payton out there, Aaron Gordon, Vucevic.
Bobo finds a wide open Kawhi Leonard. Orlando can have some defensive lapses at times.
Yeah, just when I was stocking them up, they fall asleep on the defensive end. That was too easy for Kawhi.
Leonard with 10 now. On the deck, Parker saves with a Manu. Boris, end to end. To Leonard. Back to Kawhi. Measures the three. Diaw, the putback for the big croissant.
That's outstanding ball movement in transition. That allows Boris to sneak in there and clean up that mess. Our guys got to get back to moving it and sharing it exactly like that last possession.
Gordon gives it up to Oladipo. 13 points, gives it off here. Now Parker, 8 on the shot clock. Manu for 3. Harris comes away with a carry.
That was solid defense there by Orlando. I thought LaMarcus Aldridge had a layup early on. They did a nice job helping each other out and closing that door.
Manu helped create the turnover, and then Leonard went off without the basketball.
Yep. That's exactly. Both of them tried to race down the court with the ball instead of just picking it up.
Back out to Payton for 3. No, trying to tie, and they do on the lay-in by Vucevic.
That's just patient basketball there from Elfrid Payton. Comes off the screen, waits for Boris, LaMarcus to commit, then drops the pass off at the last second.
Leonard the miss. Tip again. Vucevic the rebound. And the Magic can once again take the lead. Last night, this team could score. They outscored Boston 72-60 in the second half.
All right, you could eat some more.
Some more.
All those great sushi restaurants, Sugarfish and Via Veneto, my Italian place. Are you kidding me? I love those spots.
Fournier, 4 seconds to go. Guarded by Leonard. Blocked by Leonard. Patty Mills fires. Nice finish, though, by the Spurs. 75-70. Little bit of breathing room going to the fourth quarter. Spurs trying to get back on the winning track after the loss in Cleveland and get win number 40. Aldridge, 24 so far. Spurs by a nickel.
Spurs fans, it's time to follow along everyone's favorite HEB gift card shuffle. We have Miranda here. She knows how to play. Let's take a look up at the video board.
69 points. Drive with a miss. The rebound off to West, and the Spurs will bring it up inside 3 minutes.
Take your time. No reason to hurry any kind of shot.
West off to Leonard. He lets it fly from 3.
And it's still a little quick in the shot clock for me.
Kawhi hit his first 2 from 3. Has missed his last 5. 10 points, 5 rebounds for the Spurs' leading scorer in the season tonight.
That's exactly my